Stone.
You got heavy too.
Why?
You ain't driving. Who gives a fuck?
Because it's early. We have all fucking day to sober.
Yeah. And we'll have food here in a little bit. This is a Crack Skull Podcast Whiskey Review for the week. That's Tony, James, I'm Corey. Aaron's back again with us on this one, and we're going to do some Hirsch. Now, we've had this on the show before.
Yep.
We're down at Paul's house.
And I think we've had it one other time since then.
I think it was a bring your own bottle.
May have been.
I think you brought it up and had it then. But this is a 92 proof, 4-year blended.
Well, it's 4-year and 6-year. I think.
It's a 4. You always go by the youngest one, so it's classified as a 4-year.
Oh, okay.
You always go by whatever the youngest blend is in it. That's what its age statement is. So, so even if you have a 12-year in it, it's technically a 4-year. It's the youngest one. So, so it's a 4-year blended, 4-year, 8-year, and a 6-year blended of two bill mash bills. I can't speak today. 4 years is a 75% corn, 21% rye, and a 4% malted barley. The 6-year is a 60% corn, 36% rye, and a 4-year malted barley, or 4% malted barley. I really can't fucking speak.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Retail price comes in about $40.
I forget how much we paid for it.
I don't think we paid that. I think it was probably right around that.
Yeah,
you bought it. We were on that trip.
Fuck if I remember.
Yeah. It's sweet, light, and approachable. We take a deeper inhale, and the concentration puts everything in specific beyond the initial general impression. Very light summer fruit and a hint of vanilla and oak hesitantly come forward. I was paraphrasing as I was reading through that, so it sounds like shit, but it is what it is. On the palate, the palate refrains from even the slightest hint of heat, but flavors intensify throughout to make the bourbon more interesting.
Oh, it does.
Yes. And on the finish, you get a splash of spice. Finally lands a splash of spice. Finally lands in the finish, tapering out and slowly over the course of the medium length finish. Fuck all you three. Get the fuck out of my house.
So what it says.
I know. Well, you came with them. You can say.
What it says is a splash of spice
there you go.
Finally lands in the finish, tapering in and out slowly over the course of the medium-length finish.
Breaking bourbon.
Traces of caramel, vanilla, and oak mingle in, layering a touch of depth, but there are no surprises.
You would think I went to Sydney schools with that reading.
Wow.
Well, you say Sydney schools suck.
Sucks all the time. What are you getting wowing me for?
Still. I graduated from there. They let me graduate.
It does not have the burn.
No. There is no burn on it, but I love the nose.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little bit of sweetness on the nose, too.
Yep.
It's not a lot.
It almost has like a slight peatiness to it.
It's
got some smoke. No, when you drink on the palate. It's got a little bit of smoke to it.
I think that might be coming from the rye.
Think so?
Because of how little rye is in it.
Mm-hmm.
They might smoke a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, and then the very young barrel.
Mm-hmm.
That could also do it. Some of that super toast.
Yeah. It's good. It's really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I remember going, hey, how about this? And you're like, oh, I always wanted to try that.
Yep.
All right.
Done. That's all it took.
There's no aftertaste to it.
No.
There is, but it's subtle.
Yeah.
It's very subtle.
Man, she is pissed. She's in her cage.
Don't piss on the fucking floor.
Yeah. Zelda had an accident between shows.
Go figure.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts on it, Aaron?
It's going to be a 0 for me.
Really?
Yep.
You don't like it?
Don't like it.
Wow.
Yep. This leaves a weird aftertaste for me.
Okay.
You know, kind of like like sugar cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Like that aftertaste.
Okay.
Where it's just
Oh, like the
tacky.
waxiness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's what I'm getting from it, and I absolutely hate it.
Okay.
Wow.
It doesn't burn. It is
Right.
It is sweet,
Yeah, it's got a little bit of sweet to it.
but it's that aftertaste and that like tacky, waxy feel I get from it.
Right. Doesn't do it for you.
Just kills it for me. Right
Damn.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then.
James,
I would say 4.
you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
It's something I would do every day.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we have. This really shows the difference between
Palates.
palates.
And there's no right or wrong answer here.
No,
So,
it really does. So that's interesting. We have somebody who thinks that it's swill. Somebody thinks that it's really fucking good.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't tell you what I rated this the last time we had it,
I don't know either.
but I think it lives around the 3 range for me.
We don't do quarters.
No.
That's where I'm having the hardest part with it. Because
that's kind of where I would be at too. It'd be like 3 1/4.
No, for me, it's not quite 3, but it's higher than 2.5.
Yeah.
And I know that we don't do quarters, so I'm like, on a bourbon,
Yeah.
it's not what I expect.
No. Is it good?
Well,
yes. It's
well,
very good.
refreshing that it's not like that. But if I went, hey, I want a bourbon, and I get that, I'm not going to automatically think it's a bourbon. I'm
Right.
going to think that it's just a normal whiskey.
Right.
When you say bourbon, you expect bourbon.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what it tastes like?
Yeah.
And it's going to sound weird.
No, go for it.
To me,
Coming
anyway.
from you?
Shut up. Vanilla Coke.
Okay.
Go ahead and judge.
Already.
Things of vanilla Coke. I don't.
Go ahead and judge.
I'm not judging.
No, there's no judging. He's got Coke in front of him, so
Oh, you know, I wonder what it would taste like with Coke.
drop some Coke in it. It might live in the mixer range for
Yeah,
you. As
for
far
me,
as
it might be a mixer.
yeah.
I could see that. You know,
See?
something to cut away that waxiness.
I can't get mad at that. I would not have thought.
Right.
Huh. You still have a little bit of your Pepsi left?
Yeah. Drop some Pepsi and see what happens.
That's weird.
See what I created?
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't pick this out to be a mixer, though.
No. Uh-oh.
I could do it as a mixer.
There you go.
All right, so it
Lives in the 1 to 2 range for him then.
Yeah.
it could still be 0.5.
Yeah.
Straight, okay. Straight, it's a 0 for him. But as a mixer, it works.
Yeah. Like, especially with the Coke, I'm not getting that wax.
It takes the wax part of it out
yeah,
for you.
it
Gotcha.
took that out.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like, I didn't...
Usually
Speak up.
I thought it was dumb.
No, you're good.
Speak up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Speak up. That...
it's very rare that I ever put soda
Yeah.
in my whiskey, just because it's something I've kind of grew out of. But
No, I mean, we've even talked, like,
yeah,
the Highland Park 12.
right.
That tastes fucking fantastic with a Coke. But,
It's getting better.
it grows on you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yay me.
Fuck yeah, give him a high five.
five.
All right. Did you two become best friends? Yep.
Damn, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Right.
I wouldn't go with the best friend part yet.
No, that's why I said blind squirrel.
You'll grow it on you.
Kind of like a rash.
I'm like herpes. I'm always there.
They're always there.
Oh, Lord.
So I think I'm gonna sit at barely breaking 3.
Okay.
Like,
So I think I'm at 3 also. Just as it is, without the
Yeah.
Coke and Pepsi in it, it's a 3.
with the Coke and a Pepsi, I just wouldn't have thought of that.
Well, it's really good though.
That's interesting.
I can get a lot of the. I can taste
Like-
now is the vanilla is coming out in it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you want to talk about a vanilla bomb?
Oh, we'll get into that here in a minute.
Whew.
That was good.
Yeah, it was very good.
I don't know. Can we say anything about that?
Yeah, I think we can.
Well, they haven't released it yet.
They have bottles of it, so I guess we can probably.
Well, no, they're bottling it next week.
That might have been like a.
Yeah, we'll say something.
And this will come out later.
Yeah, come out later. That's Tony, James. I'm Corey. There's Aaron. This is your whiskey review. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Peace.